This is One Patriot back again with another video. I am Burning Spear Patriot, and I'm joined by the lovely Libby Lioux. I'm going to say hi to the people.
Hello, people. Welcome back to One Patriot.
Thank you. I just wanted to make a video about the George Floyd family visiting the White House. And I didn't even watch the whole ceremony thing. I didn't watch any of it because I probably couldn't stomach 10 seconds of the whole entire thing. But I just wonder, when is this thing going to end? I mean, it's been going on. I mean, George Floyd is like this. It's like a roach in your house. It's like roaches in your house. It's very hard to get rid of. Or it's like,
I was going to say martyr, but he's not actually martyr.
He's not,
roach
yeah.
Just feels more.
Yeah, it's like, trying to get rid of roaches. You got to have like get your whole entire house fumigated, in order to get rid of this crap, this George Floyd propaganda. And I've just had enough.
Well, didn't they fly BLM flags? I didn't watch it because I had much better things to do with my time. But I hear that there's some release where they were like able to fly the BLM flag at the White House. I don't know if that's true or not.
I have no clue. I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me if they flew BLM underneath the American flag. That would be par for the course. Yeah. These people are insane. But yeah, I mean, why are we still talking about, like, why are we, number one, why is his life even being celebrated? Number one, why is there even any memorials being made? And I understand that there's memorials and big, celebrations and protesting and all kinds of things that were going on in Minnesota. And there was a gunshots that rang off. I think like 30 gunshots that rang off.
Live on air.
Mm-hmm. Live on air.
Because crime is surging in that area.
Yeah. Because they wanted to defund the police. This is the same area that wants their police defunded. And it is what it is. I don't really even care, to be honest with you. I'm to the point where if those people want to take away their police, let those police officers, good police, leave and go to a neighborhood that they will be, or a county or a city or state that they will be appreciated.
Yeah, serve the communities where they're wanted.
Yeah, let them serve the communities, because you know what? I don't even care. The people who didn't come out and speak up, or didn't come out and say, no, this is wrong, that's on them. They should have been at every city council meeting, and I wasn't there, so I'm sure that there were some, but if there is a poll, right, that says 80% of black people like the police in their community, or they want more police in the community, so 83%, I think it was, in this poll, right? Mm-hmm. Or this survey, whatever. And 83% of them said, I want more police, or I want the police that are here to stay. None of them came out to city council and objected to any of this defund the police garbage.
Well, I wonder if it wasn't open to the public because of COVID.
So there's other ways. Like you get like the leftists, they come out and they protest. They come out in numbers and they make a statement. There should have been people organizing and coming out and making a statement. Like, no, I don't want this to happen in my city. There's no excuse. The left does it all the time. They come, like, we can't blame. I don't believe in blaming COVID, because there was COVID going on. And you still have people burning up the city and tearing up the city, turning it upside down.
Yeah, absolutely. But then you look at what happened on January 6th, and anybody that's not in that stream and that mindset of
yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that they have to, do what these BLM idiots are doing. What happened at the
No.
January 6th. I'm just saying they need to come out in numbers, in droves, and be like, speak up,
Yeah.
come out and peacefully protest.
Peacefully
And
protect your community.
yes, protect your community. And if these people in these people in these low income cities can come out for freaking crackhead George Floyd, they need to and they need to come out for the police to protect them from the criminals and the gunshots that are ringing off every day, killing their babies, killing their men, killing their women. So I don't buy any of that. Like, I'm sorry, but you're coming out for a crackhead.
Yeah.
A goddamn crackhead that has a rap sheet longer than a freaking, I don't know what. He has a long
trunk.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a track sheet, a rap sheet longer than Shaq's feet. I don't know.
Nice.
I was just making that up. But like, you know what I mean? Like, this guy has a long rap sheet.
You said something that, that they're celebrating his life, and I don't think that's true, actually. I don't think they're celebrating his life. They're memorializing his death, because similar to how they do with a lot of black men, specifically black children, like they don't, as far as like these big organizations go, like BLM, mainstream media, they don't actually care about the life. It's what they can gain from.
I know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that. I'm talking about, like, there are people who, I mean, you got people like Nancy Pelosi. I know that she doesn't care about George Floyd one way or another, but she's saying, "Oh, you sacrificed so we can." She said something along the lines, "You sacrificed your life for justice or social justice or something along those lines." Like, you sacrificed your life. That's a celebration, or that's celebrating this guy in some way.
Okay.
And I feel like that wasn't, I don't know. I just feel like we are taking this George Floyd character and we're putting him in the same breath as a Martin Luther King. We're putting him in the same breath as a Gandhi. I mean, the president of the United States did that. Compared him to MLK and said that he had a bigger impact in the world than MLK. And that's where I just am getting sick of this stuff, man. I'm just done with it. This guy was a crackhead, a meth head, fentanyl, whatever the hell he was on. He resisted arrest. Maybe the police was excessive in his force and but George Floyd put himself in that situation. 100%.
Yep.
All of these black martyrs put themselves in that situation. Disobeying lawful orders.
Yeah.
Going to your car when full of kids when you have a knife in your hand. Stealing freaking tasers and weapons from police officers, fighting police officers, giving them concussions, and then shooting their own weapons at them. And we're supposed to make these people the martyrs? I'm done with this, man. I'm just sick of this stuff, man. And that's why nobody has respect for the black community. Nobody has respect for anything that we do, anything that we say, or any complaints that we have. Nobody takes us serious. Because look at who we prop up. Look at who we, make the leaders of our community and make the martyrs of our community. It's disgusting. It's just.
And on top of that, like, unfortunately, I feel like the black community is, I don't want to say, I don't know, bamboozled, like
yeah,
easily, like.
And yeah, I feel like they have been bamboozled. And they had been fed a steady dose of propaganda for generations by the media, by the Democrat Party.
Exactly.
So I understand that, and I know that it's hard to get when you've been fed this propaganda and it just comes intertwined in the culture. So it's like, how can you break from that? It's hard to break from that. I mean, you listen to people like Larry Elder and Candace Owens and Thomas Sowell, and these guys have a lot of insight and very, very knowledgeable. They're very, very knowledgeable. But it takes a guy like Kwame Brown to actually get through to some of these people of our people. I'm just going to say these people because I'm going to say our people because I'm black and I am a part of the community.
Yeah.
But it takes a Kwame Brown to get the message across.
And damn, is he doing a good job?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing an excellent job. And I think this guy this is his Trojan horse. Listen to his old videos. I'm telling you, listen to his old videos. He says the exact same thing that I say. Like, it's like, wow, this guy is like reading my mind. We're on the same wave, but he does it in a different way. He does it in a way like he speaks their language. He speaks the language. You know what I mean? It's it's just something that I can't do. It's just something that I won't do because I'm not. I think his delivery is very unique in a way to where he's trying to take back the culture from the gatekeepers and the what he calls the gatekeepers of chaos, or he says something like that. The agents of chaos or something like that, he says. The people in the media and in the entertainment industry and the athletic sports world and everybody who controls the agenda and the narrative. He knows who is in control, and he knows that the people who are dissing him are just puppets. And it's just I'm really impressed by that guy. But but getting back into the whole George Floyd thing, I just want to just move on from this guy, man.
How do we move on? Like, do we just start ignoring it? Is that like what we have to do? Just be like, everybody stop tweeting about it. Like, just don't react to it. I don't know. What's the answer?
It's always gonna be a thing. The Democrats are always gonna bring up George Floyd because they know they can.
Strong feeling.
Yes, they know they can. What's that term they use? Tug on the strings of heartstrings.
Yeah.
And get that emotion out of the black community. I don't know why the black community just has this soft spot for the worst type of men. They have this. They'll call a real man, an upstanding, like good man, a square. But they'll call the bad.
Putting it nicely.
Yeah, they'll call him a square. A guy who takes care of himself, obeys the law, tries to do good for his family, doesn't get into trouble, walks a straight line. They'll call him a square, and if he has the nerve to hold some conservative values, like believes in God, or is a person that doesn't hold liberal values, or
doesn't
is
idolize Hollywood.
Yeah, doesn't idolize
sports.
any Hollywood, any sports stars, any entertainers. You call that person a coon. You call that person the N-word. You call that person an Uncle Tom.
Call him an Oreo.
Call him an Oreo.
White.
But as soon as there's just the worst of the worst, a rapist or a abuser, some kind of person that abuses women, or some person that is doing drugs or selling drugs, or some person that has, been violent. This guy, if he gets hurt by any police officer, law enforcement, or is hurt by any white person, the community just erupts. Like, the community is just like up in arms. It's like that is like, it just, they're just elevated to this godlike status when they are, harmed by someone outside of the community.
Yeah. But within the community.
Yeah, within the community, it's whatever. Like, if George Floyd was killed by like another drug dealer, nobody would give a shit about George Floyd. I almost wish that it was another drug dealer that killed him. Then we wouldn't have to hear this crap.
There was talk about his drug dealer being prosecuted. I'm like, well, what happened to that?
I mean, I don't know. I thought he got immunity because he pleaded the fifth, right?
That might be the case.
Yeah.
And now the 4 other officers are potentially facing a capital punishment or life in prison.
Yeah.
Because they're now facing federal charges, which is wild.
Yeah, it's wild. That whole ordeal is wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't want to go on a long rant, but I just, I was just rambling along. I was just thinking about it and just watching that video. Not watching the video, but clips of it. I just like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. It's like, this family has gotten millions of dollars already. I mean, what is the Democrats do nothing but grandstand. They do nothing but just play with the emotions. Yeah, they play with the emotions of black people because they know black people are triggered by race. So they know that is their trump card for everything. That is their ace in the freaking,
ace in the hole.
Ace in the hole.
Yeah.
That's the term, yeah. That is their ace in the hole. Because remember, it was like, oh, man, every single time during election time, they pull it out and it works every single time. I don't know why.
Every time. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, are you tired of hearing the same bullshit?
It'll be back in 2022.
Over? Of course
it might,
will. Probably
back.
not as strong, but definitely 2024, I think.
Yeah, and then they'll bring out
They're going to harp on the election.
Yeah.
I think for 2022, 2024.
Yeah.
Bring back.
Yeah, definitely. They'll bring out their little celebrities like they always do. They'll bring out their little entertainers, their little puppets that run and tell the people who to vote for. They get their black entertainers to go, hey boy, go to the black community. You know what to do, and they'll get their their white entertainers and tell the college students what to do. They'll get their Taylor Swifts and they'll get their freaking.
I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, okay, maybe not, because I feel like if you can serve in the army, then you should be able to vote. But maybe that's it. If you serve in the army, you can vote. Other than that, we got to bump up the voting age to like 25 or something.
Yeah, I feel like that too. I don't think that anybody under the age of 25 should be able to vote, honestly.
Or take a test. Like, what do you know about politics?
Yeah, you should be able to take. Yeah, but the libertarians will get all butthurt about it.
Yeah, well, libertarians are kind of lost on me right now. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
Even. That's a whole other.
They try to be all principled and shit.
Yeah, but not really. They cater to the left, at least the Libertarian Party.
Yeah, they did cater to
the left to get wandering leftist
Just for
votes.
money. Yeah.
For money, rather than standing on their actual convictions. So they're lost on me. Anyway,
yeah.
For now.
Anyways, we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
I just want to put out this quick video.
Yep.
Oh,
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, yes. And I am Burning Spear Patriot, signing off.
And I am Libby Patriot, signing off.
Peace out.
Hasta luego.